The reason we got these red lights is because of the craziness that's going on around the world today.
Right.
And this war.
I think you should have it blue for Israel.
Well, blue, red.
Wait, we don't.
It
Take
doesn't
sides
matter.
here.
Yeah.
taking
It's just
sides?
red. It's just red. I think it's just
For
red
the
because of the
bloodshed.
blood that was shed on both sides. Because there's dead people on both sides. There's really not a winner when you go to war.
Yeah,
bro.
it's never really.
If you really think about it,
Yeah,
there's
never.
there's no
Nobody ever
winner.
wins. That's
Yes,
my point. That's why it doesn't
eventually
make sense.
somebody it's called the winner, but
Right.
there's losses on both sides.
Conflicts.
So we're sorry. But what do you think? How do you feel with the crap that's going on over there? You know, Israel, as I know, obviously, became a state and gave the Palestinians their land.
Correct.
And since then, it's been crazy. So,
well,
what's your point? So,
Well,
what do you think
because
about
the
it?
reason why is the Palestinians are upset the fact that Israel got the land in the first place because it was given to them because the Ottoman Empire
Mm-hmm.
fell. So a bunch of countries got together and we made Israel their own country.
They made
which-
it, yeah.
Wasn't it
pissed-
after World War II?
Whatever
Yes,
it was.
yes. It was in
And they-
1947.
And, they,
45,
and
six-
Palestine or Palestine, whatever, they've been pissed off ever since. Obviously, they keep having conflicts throughout the
Prior to that, there
Yes.
was the Crusades.
Yes.
all that.
They've been
Everything.
fighting over this land
Forever.
for
It's been for centuries, centuries,
centuries
decades.
old. This
Decades.
is not a new war.
Yeah.
I agree. Well, no. No, let's not. I don't want to say that. I don't agree with that statement because he says this is not a new war, but
It's an ongoing war. Though.
no, we're talking about Israelites, not Israel.
What's the difference?
The difference is because the
I don't
state of Israel did not become the state of Israel until 1940 something.
Correct.
So you cannot say that this war has been going for
Right.
because
The war for
the
that
state-
land.
The state
My point is the war for that land has been going on
forever,
for centuries.
forever.
The Gaza, all that.
Yeah,
whole-
No,
Where Israel
Jerusalem.
is. Yeah, where
Israel,
Jerusalem.
Jerusalem, mostly Jerusalem and Israel. And it's all because of religion.
Yep.
But the sad part,
gotta love
Hey,
it.
there you go.
the sad part, and I'm going to tell
Gotta
you what
love
it
it.
is. It's because of religion.
Yep.
It is.
You know, different views. It's not
Turning my head backwards.
It's not only religion, it's views.
I don't know why, but
Yeah.
I'm just doing it.
Because
I
if-
like it.
I like it. Revolut Loud
I like it.
podcast.
Where did you
Love
get
it.
that hat, sir?
Custom made.
Oh, nice.
My brother gifted it to me for my birthday.
Good job.
He's been saying it forever and ever.
Better than that.
Oh, it was Christmas.
Maybe we'll get one for Christmas.
Never.
Better
Great
than that
hat.
one.
It's
Ah,
a
come
great
on.
hat. But this is the most famous hat on the planet.
I agree. Even Bad Bunny wears it. So yeah, but going back to Bad Bunny.
Agree to disagree.
He loves New York.
You're
But
probably right. Yeah.
But no, he does love New York. But regardless, going back to Israel and what's going on over there.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's
crazy,
sad
yeah.
that a militant entity or whatever it might be, whatever, sneaks in and just destroys people's lives.
Overnight.
You know, overnight,
Yeah.
bro. It's like
And it's happening more now. Like it seemed like it chilled for a little bit and a little bit of time. And
Yes.
then besides the war in Afghanistan, which went on
This-
for however long it went on, it's
Too
not
long.
quite the same
Too long.
because we were going in there not necessarily blowing everything up.
Right.
We blew up enough.
Yeah.
But we didn't, it wasn't the same as like when the Russia invaded Ukraine now, where they just went in and like neighborhoods, just people, bang, just
exactly.
It's
If
crazy.
They
It's
went
just
to
crazy.
they crossed the
Yeah.
If you
No.
haven't seen the news, these guys flew in, and I'm talking about Palestinians.
Yeah.
They flew
Flew
in,
in,
bro. They could
yes,
fucking fly.
they had these kites
Ah.
with engines in the back, like Call of Duty style.
Oh, they
like,
went in.
Yeah,
jumped off a
Special
mountain
forces.
and
Yeah.
threw fucking kites out there with engines, and went
What was
to
the name of that movie?
went
a-
to a
Wolverines.
music festival.
Yeah.
Where they killed like 22. There's 22 Americans that have died so far,
Right.
according to the
Americans
news.
and how many?
Well,
people from
Israeli, yeah, about 1,000, over 1,000. So they compare it
What were they
to
doing?
9/11
Bombing
minus. No, they were shooting, bombing.
from kites.
No, they came in, special forces.
Oh, tight.
They landed.
On kites. They landed on a
Damn.
kite and then attacked. So infiltrated. the borders.
How many were there? Do we know? Do they know?
No, they don't know. I don't want to speculate. I don't
They
want to.
got-
I
they
don't want to give
away?
numbers.
Hold
They
on,
got
no,
away?
Listen to
hold
me.
on.
Listen to me. I don't want to give numbers. I'm just giving you what I know from
Yeah.
the news
This is what
because
said.
I know you don't
Hold
know
on,
that
I
much.
got your
Go
back, I got your
ahead.
back.
Go ahead.
Intel just came in from the CTU headquarters that everything at this moment is still classified. So you need
Okay.
to chill with the questions.
So did they get away? Did they catch them?
This is not classified, people. Come
There
on. This
isn't
is,
enough time.
This is war, no?
this is what's
Nobody's gonna
on
get caught.
TV, on CNN.
So did
Fox
they
News.
catch them? Did they get away?
Listen.
They
So,
escaped.
so some people.
It's a good question,
So,
Iguana.
so according to a colonel that's been on Fox News, CNN, all the terrorists have been killed, but they're still advising the Israelis to stay
Ventura.
inside because they want to be 100% sure. You know, they have neutralized the enemy.
Gotcha.
They either went back to Gaza with over 100 hostages
Correct.
because they're still hostages, men, women, Americans.
They just
as we
rounded
know.
them up and took them.
Yeah, took them. Women, there were according to the news and the pictures and the videos not only in news but posted on Facebook, on X.
All of it.
There was women being raped, paraded over the street with bloody crotches. If you don't know,
it's crazy.
all this stuff was out there.
Yeah.
Was it because she was with the enemy?
There was a woman. No,
They
they were
grabbed
they
them.
were dragged,
They
bro.
kidnapped them, basically.
They kidnapped them
Alright.
and raped them. There was a
need to edit
woman.
that
That's
joke.
horrible.
They were.
Yeah.
No. No.
There was
It
a
wasn't-
woman-
It wasn't going to be a joke, actually, Mr. Smartass. It was going to be a serious comment.
I think
They,
Because back in the day, didn't they parade women during World War II for being with
No.
the enemy because supposedly they had sex with the Nazis? They shaved their heads. I
don't know about that.
They
But I think
I've never
they
heard of it.
kicked them out of the towns, according to stories.
really.
Yeah,
Here in
Watch
the
Band
in the
of
states.
Brothers.
In the
No,
states.
I'm talking about
no.
Oh yeah. In Europe.
countries, in life.
In Europe.
It doesn't matter. What,
No.
Right.
He's
Where?
depicting Europe.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
saying it's happened similar.
Yeah. A lot of innocent people died, and now, what was that? Oh,
We just got important information
yeah,
from
we just got-
CTU
we're-
Download.
headquarters.
We're getting hacked right now.
Hey, that was Chloe, and we'll get back to her in a couple seconds. We're still
Okay.
recording.
She's on live on the scene, right?
I just don't have enough time.
what is that from?
24, bro.
I have no fucking idea.
CTU
Man.
headquarters.
No, I know
24.
CTU. 24. Yeah.
Kiefer Sutherland.
I don't have time. It's
Great
24 hours in a
fucking
day.
show, bro.
FIFA.
Love
It
that
was
show.
good.
So the war.
So going back to the war, man, it's just sad of all the stuff that's going on over there, and then it's just all these people are going to be displaced, and how is that going to affect us
The post-war, you mean?
here?
It's.
Not post-war. It's
No,
during the war. They're
it's
leaving
still-
now. They're
Did you-
refugees
I don't know how
now.
long this war is going to
Did you
take. It's gonna
see
be a while.
Israel in one day, overnight, bombed 130 spots in one
Yeah.
day? Like talk. Okay, you had your fun. What's it? Hamas is the
Hamas, yeah.
Hamas. That you had your fun, but guess what? It's our turn, and they went in and they 130 top spots. They came in and just annihilated.
It's like the.
It's
what-
because of intel.
It's
Yeah, they
crazy
knew.
what
They
they did.
knew. They already had pre-planned.
What's the name of those
Fire, war
hillbillies that
plans.
used to have the they live like next door to each other, the clamp, whatever I forget what they're called. It's legendary.
Duck
in the US.
Dynasty?
No, this was like in real life. The Hatfields and the McCoys.
okay.
Ah.
Yes.
Oh,
They live next door to
they've
each
been at
other.
it. Yeah,
and
they've been at it
fighting, yeah.
forever. Yeah.
And not only that, but they live right there. It's like, oh,
They
we're
know.
good.
I know where you're gonna be at.
Boom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Boom!
He
It's
go-
like throwing it over the fence,
yeah.
for God's sakes.
He
It's
gonna go
crazy.
eat at 5:00. Yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
we're gonna go E1.
Yeah.
It should hit a couple.
Aside from
And
the fact
then
that we
E2.
You talk about battleship.
be like, yo, listen, get that kid who throws the football really far. I bet
That's
you we'll
probably
be
too
able to get
soon.
the cattle.
Yeah.
We're laughing, but
It's
we're
the
not
truth.
laughing
It's
at
just
what
right.
Hamas is doing. We're laughing at the point that they've been at war for so
Yeah.
long.
And there's got to be better options, right? Than killing innocent
there-
people.
Yes.
You're not even killing the people that you really want to kill.
I say,
Yeah.
you know, they do some like Achilles type shit. Like, bring your best man. Let's fucking do it. Or if you don't want to do that,
Yeah.
bring your best 5 versus our best 5.
Well,
I think
That's
they
one
should.
way, or you
I
can play
think
chess.
I
Or
think
arm wrestle, yeah. Or arm wrestle.
Play chess for the country.
Who can hold the longest on a pipe? that doesn't actually twist.
Ping pong.
We
Play
don't have-
beer
we
pong
don't-
for all I care.
Beer pong.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is there's got to be a better way than killing each other. Right?
Yeah,
At this
yeah,
point,
yeah,
it's
definitely.
2023. Let's figure some shit out.
It's sad, man. It's
Paintball,
sad that
paintball match.
that
if you
these
wanna use
people
guns.
that these people are going through it, but it's
Let's
hard.
play fucking golf.
Oof.
It'll be hard.
It'll
yeah.
be years before they actually
Hey,
get a
there
good
you
game
go.
going.
There you go. Quiet, please.
Quiet,
But
please.
how do you think this thing is going to affect though us over here?
Well,
Because
that was my next thing.
Yeah.
When do we get involved?
You know
or
why?
do we do not? Or do we do
Hey.
like Putin and say, I don't want to get
Israel is our
involved?
boy.
no, they're already
historically.
we're already involved. I think they said that we're sending.
Yeah, they already
I
did.
just
They're
saw
already
right
sending
now.
equipment.
Yeah.
They're sending equipment. They're sending
Yeah.
It's Israel.
weapons.
We're
We're
gonna
not sending people, but they're sending.
So,
It's just like
It's going
Ukraine.
to cost us
Just like
money,
Ukraine.
basically.
Yeah. It's just like Ukraine. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
President
support-
Biden just announced we were sending
thought
more
you knew
fighter
what the fuck
jets
I was
in
gonna
that
say.
region to the Iranians. Be careful. So he just said out to the Iranians, just basically challenged the Iranians, which is what you don't want to do right now.
Well, it's not a challenge. It's like a warning. It's like if you get in, we're
don't
gonna
wa-
blow you out of the
But
water.
why you want
Nah.
to poke a bear? You don't need.
You don't
want
want to poke any bear.
We just gave them $8 billion, by the way,
Six.
last year. $6 billion. That's the other thing. And we're hoping that $6 billion that we give them isn't funding the Hamas.
Oh, it is.
100 See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's
It's
how
frozen
stupid
now.
we are
but
as a nation.
I heard it
We're
on the news. Yeah, we are dumb.
Right? We're giving
We are
everybody
so
money, but
dumb,
not our
bro.
own people that need it.
Yeah,
We
I
got
agree.
cities in New York that are flooded with people laying and sleeping on the ground. Philadelphia, San Francisco, Washington D.C. We got all these people just living on the streets.
That's another
And-
topic.
Yeah.
So,
Not
so
just on streets. In New York, I think they live on a hotel and we pay
that's
for their food.
Yeah.
tax
everything.
money.
It's insane.
And it's
we-
coming out of our. Listen,
Yeah, and we got
I think-
Americans homeless.
yeah, it's sad.
But we're
Homeless.
paying for immigrants
Veterans,
and staying in hotels.
homeless.
Exactly.
Immigration is hard. And so what do we do? Close the borders?
Yes.
I don't
I'm
know
with
if I
you.
agree with
Just
that.
to say,
I'm with closing the borders to
but not-
anything
not
but legal migration. But how do you do that?
you.
You increase the requirements. You increase.
Yeah.
So now you're adding.
It's a slippery slope.
Yeah, it's
it
crazy.
really is.
It
How
is.
do you-
It is.
Especially considering this country was built by immigrants.
Correct.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah.
Regardless of how many people
But-
are like, we're American and it's American, we were all
I
immigrants.
agree. We were built by immigrants, but it doesn't mean we
You gotta
remain.
put the tiki. You gotta put the Call of Duty over
He's
his
like,
head.
we're lost.
no, I'm just thinking.
What are you thinking?
How would you track? I'm just thinking, how would you track about all this shit? You know, like if you actually close the borders or let legal people in. I mean, you could let them in and be like,
If
okay, if you come in,
There's the
motherfucker,
colony.
you're not allowed to leave this country for 5 years. Like you got to do something and become part
And
of
you
it.
gotta vote Democrat.
No, you're not forced.
That's
to
what a
do
lot
it.
of the people are saying is that they come in and the Democrats need votes, so these people are being told to vote Democrat in the next election.
But
Well,
I'm just that's
it
what,
could be.
How are they going to
It
vote?
could be.
forced. They're probably manipulated towards it.
I think.
How are
But
they
they're
going to
not
vote? They're not
fucking
American
forced.
citizens. How do they vote?
they'll find a way to get those 8 million people that
They'll
they don't
find a
know,
way.
8
Here we
million
go.
votes.
So you're talking about Democrats.
100%.
Stop it, Peter.
Okay.
You know,
I
are
know
you a
people
Democrat?
who would like to vote.
I'm neither. I
So
don't
it-
support
it's good.
any.
It's
I
good
don't
that you say
support
that.
any
That's
of
fine.
them.
My
It's good
point
'cause
is,
I don't
I have
either.
relatives who are illegal aliens here and who would like to vote and can't vote because they're illegal aliens. So it's not like you can just go get an ID and then you can go and force some
No,
people
you got to
to
go to
vote.
work visa. You got to have a social.
But you still
Security
can't
number.
vote.
No,
American
can't.
citizens.
No. How about the fact that felons
Do
can't
you
vote?
have to be
Why?
an American
Of course.
citizen to vote?
Of course.
Yes, you do.
So you got to have.
I don't
a-
even think residents
No.
are allowed to vote.
Because if you're from England over here, you can't vote in our election. You have to be an
Yeah, yeah,
American
yeah.
citizen.
So you got to be a full blown.
citizen.
Yeah.
Right.
So how do you? So Dan, how do you?
That's my
count?
point. That's,
Yeah, how do-
it's ridiculous.
Then you're saying
you
that
speed
people
the
are-
process up.
What?
Make
so
them
you're-
citizens.
I
Bro.
agree. I agree.
You
So what he's
Yet
saying is
that
that
doesn't
Democrats.
happen. Yet that doesn't happen. It takes forever to become citizens.
But,
Well,
like,
really,
but
we
like-
know
man.
Nikki, who's from the UK. How many years did it
Wait,
take her to
come
become a
on.
I
citizen?
understand
No,
that.
he's going with Democrats.
But what
the
Tito is
Democrats
saying-
usually are
Yeah,
playing.
and
that-
everybody in the
Yeah.
system is for the Democrats, and they're
Because-
speeding it up. Oh, Sanchez, all right, let's get you down
Yeah,
into
no, that's not true.
processing right away.
That's not
Ramirez, yes, right this way.
I wish.
No.
I wish.
Hamas.
Oh my God, I wish.
No, I'm sorry, you got to be back in a couple of weeks.
John,
man.
John Smith.
They are
sorry,
not
we're
doing
gonna have
that
to wait.
shit,
You
man.
know,
Oh
It's
God.
first come, first serve. Period.
Because, like Tito said, they're getting treated in hotels for free. So
Those
if you
talking about
come from
Those
over
are
here,
political refugees. That's different. Those are people who are or people who are coming from like
Still not
yes,
Americans.
Right. I
But-
agree.
but-
I agree. I'm just saying it's not the
but
same.
if you're them, you're gonna support the people that brought you over
person
here.
There's a
helping
Right?
million
you.
Mexicans who come here a day. They don't get to stay in a
No,
hotel.
you know,
It's because it's different
so
situations.
let's talk about immigration and how it's how it's gotten today. It's
Yeah.
worse today than it was
Then.
a few years back. I don't want to say
Depends on
whenever it
history,
was.
but yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's just there's more immigrants today, illegal immigrants today, than there is legal immigrants, obviously, and it has multiplied. I think.
It's just like the drug business.
I don't,
Yeah.
I don't
Bro.
know if I see
Bro,
the
It has
evidence
I
of
got,
that
I got
out
a
there, but
fucking
it could
idea
be.
right now, bro.
Bro, New York
like,
has
hey,
been.
You
New
guys
York
want
is
to come live in the
hostile.
United States?
Yeah.
This is your ID, motherfucker. You can't leave for 5 years. You got to work. If you're going to stay, you stay. If not, after the 5th year, you got to bounce.
It's a visa.
Correct.
Yeah.
Why can't we just fucking do that to motherfuckers?
Put a tracker on the visa.
Yeah, we got
Because-
technology. Put a
Yeah,
fucking RF.
yeah.
Because some.
What do they call those now?
But
How long does it take to get a Social Security card? Because most jobs
Oh.
require a Social
Oh, it
Security
takes
card.
well,
forever, I
if
think.
you're
Right?
here, like
I don't know.
you're definitely not going back to the country ever.
Right.
You can get a social to
Yeah.
work.
Okay. But once you get a social, you can work, right?
Yeah, you can't
Yeah,
vote.
but you're stuck here.
You can't vote.
You can't travel.
Until you become a citizen.
Correct.
Exactly.
Right.
And that now takes a lot of money and a lot of time.
Before
Yeah,
that, you got to be a resident.
Yeah, for X amount of years.
Then you become a citizen.
Correct.
Right.
You have to take a test
Correct.
on history that's sketchy.
That you don't even know.
That is
probably.
sketchy at best.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right.
Right.
Very whitewashed
Yes.
history.
Whitewashed.
It's
It's
true.
true.
Why you gotta be
I
white?
know,
True.
I
You
know,
gotta be
I know,
white.
I
Why you
know.
gotta be
No,
white?
it's just
No, it's
Because
true.
it's the
they
act
were
of
white.
whitewashing history.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. America.
Hold on. Sanchez, nah, I'm sorry. Smith, come on. You
Yeah,
come on in.
It was the
Gotcha.
opposite of what he said earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But going back to the immigration.
Yeah.
What
Djokovic. Yes, right this way, Mr. Djokovic.
Now your last name is Johns.
Yeah.
Yes.
They made them change their
Djokovic.
names.
What
You are
has
now
me,
Nikolai Johnson.
and it's crazy that we intertwined a war
Yes.
with immigration
Yeah.
because I think
It's bad timing right now.
in this country,
We're,
bro,
we're
with how immigration and the issue has gotten.
yeah.
It's bad.
It's bad.
No. I think potentially all these immigrants, they're coming from, the
All
Middle
different
East,
places.
Venezuela, Pakistan,
India, Senegal.
Palestinians, India,
Senegal.
Egypt.
Ukraine.
Africa.
Bro, there's Chinese people coming through freaking Mexico.
Yeah.
Bro, there's so many.
Palestinians coming through
Venezuelans,
Mexico.
Bro, there's
Senegal,
so
dude,
many,
from Mexico.
so many Venezuelans.
Bro.
Because they
And
they stopped the wall.
The Venezuelans are coming through Mexico.
Because
No,
they
no.
stopped the wall.
They stopped building the wall.
Bro.
They
I
never
thi-
started.
No,
no,
they
they did start.
Bro, they
Yeah,
have
they
a
built
perfect,
like
But listen,
2 feet of wall.
they have a
No,
perfect
they went
path
pretty far.
through the river, bro.
If we wanted to secure the United States, can we secure the United States? We can. I think. You just got to put more people out there and more walls.
Motion sensors. I'm
More
sure.
wall.
Yeah, wall.
Can I get a wall?
We need to build the wall.
That's a lot
Yes.
of people.
But you can do it. You got a lot of people in the National Guard.
Listen.
Each state has a National Guard. Activate
And
everything.
reserve.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right
If
now.
we can put an
They
internet
build a wall, they're just
cable
gonna dig underneath it.
around
My
the world,
concern.
we
My
can-
my
we
concern
can put
is
some
this.
motion sensors.
My
People are
concern.
still gonna get in.
My concern is
gonna go
this.
against.
My concern is this with this war that's going on in Israel and how Hamas was able to penetrate. Just imagine a lot of these immigrants are already here
Yeah. Implement us.
from Palestine, wherever, it doesn't matter. Dominican
They
Republic,
could
Puerto
start
Rico,
they could start shit in like
And get
little,
turned,
little
activated.
Puerto
Dated.
Rico's
areas.
different. It's a state.
No, I'm just saying.
Not
Puerto
a
Rico's
state.
not a state.
Not a state, but I mean, you guys are citizens.
we-
Well, I know,
but-
I know.
but we
But
don't
I'm just
realize.
saying. I was just generalizing so people don't think
But
that
we
I'm
did,
racist
though.
or whatever.
We did. January 6th, perfect example. They just walked in our national capital like it was nothing.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
happened.
Those weren't.
But it wasn't a
immigrants.
country.
But I'm saying it's
It wasn't a
our
religion.
most secure building, one of the most
True.
secure in a building. They
True.
walked in there like it was nothing.
Yeah.
True.
It
That's
was a joke.
that's worrisome for someone that
Yeah.
doesn't that think we should have a top-notch security system, and we have people idiots running through our capital,
True.
smashing the mallet in the
The saddest
hall
thing.
there.
The saddest thing is, the people that did that are supposed to be patriots.
They're Americans.
So they just gave
Well, they're
everybody.
Americans,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, but so they're patriots.
Yeah. I got you. Americans.
Yeah. They just gave everybody a blueprint of how easy it is to walk in and just take
Right.
the Capitol building like
Well,
Like nothing.
I don't think that will ever happen again.
You don't think?
no, probably
hell
not. Not now.
People will be dead. Trust me.
They don't want to have another.
Oh,
no more
it
January
will never
6th.
happen.
No
ever
more January
again.
6th.
People will be dead.
I'm waiting for the Oliver Stone movie.
People
on
will
that.
get shot.
with rubber bullets in
Guaranteed.
their eyeballs.
Yeah, people will get shot.
Yeah.
Dead.
I hope so.
I'm saying with rubber bullets or supersonic,
But
whatever.
why
hope
weren't
so.
they that day? I don't. Why was security so lax that day?
I don't know. That's crazy.
Because it
it's
was
crazy.
unprecedented.
So-
they were Americans. So I
were-
mean, I get the
People,
reluctance.
they thought they were safe.
Yeah.
But just imagine, I think America, it's crazy. I think
They're
we-
white. So it's
Exactly.
I'll just say it.
We've
They
gotten
were white.
soft.
If there
We
was a
got
mob
soft.
of Hispanic or brown
Yeah,
and black
yeah, it
men,
would've gone
it
different.
would have gone different.
Way
Oh,
different.
yeah, yeah.
100%.
I agree.
They wouldn't
I agree.
even made the fucking fence.
I agree.
Nope.
I agree.
I agree
Done.
with you. They'd have been picked
But
off.
I didn't want to
right?
play the race. But
No,
It's
I'll
true.
say
It's
it.
true.
I'll
It's
say
true.
it though.
Thank you for saying it.
It's true.
It's true, but it's scary though because with the immigration shit that's going on right now.
You're worried about those immigrants.
No, I'm
uprising.
worried. I'm worried of an uprising going against us, who do believe in America
Yeah.
or free eventually America. Because or because of a religion.
Zombies.
No, because I'm not saying that because
militias.
militia because of a religion.
Yeah.
Just because I'm not Muslim,
Right.
it doesn't mean I dislike Muslims.
No.
I'm okay with the Quran and whatever you think.
Whatever
it's
you
your
believe,
belief.
I don't care.
Exactly.
It's not my belief.
It's
It
not-
doesn't
it's
have
not
to
my-
be my belief.
And
If
it
you're throwing
doesn't
a
have to
party,
affect me.
if you're throwing a party, just invite me,
Exactly.
man.
I was
That's all I
being-
want to know. And give me your best
mean,
liquor. Your best liquor.
As long as
They
there's
don't
good
drink.
music, I'm there.
Muslims
Yeah,
don't
and
Give me
drink.
your
they
best
do. They have
soda,
great music.
whatever. Fucking
Great
water.
music.
So I mean,
I don't care. My point is,
Me
and I
neither.
think that the average person on this planet
yeah.
doesn't care. The only people that still give a shit are those people in power, which is what pisses me off. And those are the people making the decisions to go to war.
Yeah.
It's not the kid that's picking up a gun and dying. It's
what,
not him.
It's what Jesse Ventura called chicken hawks. They're chicken hawks. They're the first person to fight and argue, but
Yeah.
they're the last person to sign up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If they were anything they would be the first person to go and
Listen,
sign up.
I guarantee if this was back
I
in the
came
day
up with
when
the
the,
idea, so send someone else.
Yeah, exactly.
like my thing is,
it's
if it was
like,
back in the day when kings had to pick up swords,
Edge of tomorrow.
Oh, King Arthur, all
King
them.
Arthur, where the king had to pick up a sword, and
And
if it was
fight
war,
the
he
other
was going to
king.
go fight.
Yeah,
Correct.
I guarantee there'd be no war, because Biden's not going to war.
Well,
Trump isn't
he
going to
would probably,
war.
he would probably pass out.
Clinton isn't going to war. None of these guys are going to war with a sword on a horse.
No.
The last president that I think
couldn't get
would
on a
was
horse.
maybe Reagan, maybe JFK.
Yeah.
Because they had big cajoles. But like other than that, they're politicians. They're not jumping in on the fight. If they had to pick up a gun and fight, there would not be a war.
I agree.
I agree. But I don't want to say it's the president's fault.
No.
No. And I don't want to say that it was. Yeah, I agree that there's people in charge on Hamas side
Right? Yeah. Those people.
that conducted and did this, and maybe another country was involved. Eventually, we'll find out. Hopefully not, because then that's
it'll
when
be-
it's gonna get
My
crazy.
just worry is that Iran pushes the issue, and then we're in another whole ball game because
yeah.
they have nukes.
But it's crazy.
First of all,
Do you believe?
got
Well, you
shit.
don't believe it. So Israel. So Israel.
Say what you're gonna fucking say.
Say what you're gonna say,
Who are you talking
Hector.
to?
He was gonna say something. He put his hand up.
no. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for him
Is
to
it-
finish.
How do you feel about Israel as a holy land and all that?
I mean-
I mean, you have no belief
I
in
don't.
religion, but what do you?
If they,
How do you feel?
I don't know if you've seen the video that they were instigating. They were saying "fuck" to the other
Yeah, yeah,
Palestine.
yeah.
They were
Yeah, yeah.
actually provoking it before the
Well,
other country did.
Well, if you didn't know, Palestine it's suffocated by Israel and Egypt
Correct.
because they are the border.
Yeah,
Besides that is water behind
the
them.
Gaza
so,
Strip and all
yeah,
that. Yeah.
so
As a state, right? Some countries don't even acknowledge Israel as a state,
they don't.
right? Just like we don't acknowledge Palestine as a country. You know that we don't acknowledge it. We think it's a territory. We don't consider it a country. United States is one of the few countries that don't. Well, the
Yeah.
rest of the world does, but
Does.
we consider it what do you call it? Not a country, but a
It was
region.
giving.
Because we've
area.
always kind of sided with
Right,
Israel.
Israel.
We've always right.
So, like Israel is their own state, but they just need to cut their shit by not instigating anything, right? You can't be sitting here pointing fingers, ha ha ha, I got everyone in our back pocket. You can't do anything, na 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 boo boo. And then when shit goes down, you can't be mad or upset when something goes down.
Yeah.
When Hamas retaliates.
my thing is, I understand that there was a point in time where things like that were needed. I just don't understand why we have to be the police of the world. Now. Anybody
That's-
starts a fight,
we gotta be.
we got to get involved. Why? When did
That's-
we sign up for that?
That's where I'm at. But
That's the United Nations for.
yes,
Exactly.
That's why we.
That's what your own army
right.
is for. Israel has an
Right.
army. Hamas has an army.
Right.
All right, let me know when it's over.
Right. That's
But
what
the problem-
Putin said.
the
That's exactly
problem-
what Putin came out and
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
I don't. This is not my problem.
me.
This is not. Putin's come out and said, "Look, this is not my war. I'm not getting involved."
I agree. That's
The
what the
problem-
United
right.
States are
Yeah,
probably.
the
He's
problem
got
is-
the
is-
right attitude.
but the problem is that in that area, Israel is surrounded by countries that don't like Israel.
Israel,
that's the
Egypt,
Yeah,
Iran.
Lebanon.
How's Saudi Arabia on them? Are they for or against?
I don't know.
Because they're right there on the border too.
But the thing is, it's the Muslim states that have an issue.
Well, they're all Muslim states. The
No,
only
not all of them. Egypt is not fully. Neither is Saudi Arabia.
Right.
what the majority in
all.
Saudi Arabia is Muslim.
Not all. No.
Yes, majority.
Look it up.
Most of
Bro.
that whole region is majority.
Saudi
Not all,
Arabia
but
is
yeah.
a Muslim state.
It's
I'm gonna check right now.
Egypt might not be, but Saudi Arabia is a Muslim state. Qatar,
Were you ever
Bahrain.
around in that
UAE.
area? Were you ever in that
Yeah.
region?
Saudi, yeah.
So any from your experience being there, what did you see as just they're fun-loving people, right?
Yeah, they are.
just-
They are. They're friendly.
They're just
Yeah,
they
they're
loved
friendly.
America when you were there, or is it
Nah.
kind of iffy?
No, they don't. They don't like our ways.
Okay, so they were because of the way we with women and how we look
Yeah.
at women.
Yeah, because
differently.
we can eat, fuck,
pork.
Women can
whatever
drive.
we want.
Women can vote. Women can go to school.
Women
go
can
to
drive.
school.
Women can walk
can drive.
around.
But wait, in Saudi they
bikinis.
can go to school, right?
They started not too long ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
that's-
Pakistan was I think was the last one holding out, right? Yeah.
They can walk around. They
Palestine,
can
no.
walk around in
I don't know
bikinis if they want.
Palestine.
No, I don't think they can.
Let's find out.
I don't think women can do anything really.
I
Walking in bikinis.
I don't know.
No,
Oh,
they definitely
hell
can.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, here, yeah.
Yeah, here they
Over
can.
there, no.
Did you see?
Key and Peele did a whole thing of that. Look at her ankles. Did you see
But
her ankles?
but that's not the point. The
I
point
almost
is,
saw a dude walking in a bikini this morning.
it's sad.
Unfortunately, I've
but
seen that, yeah.
the point is that
It was funny.
immigration.
It was funny.
I think immigration issues can kill any country,
Yeah.
any single country. And I think Poland said it best. They don't have an immigration problem because they don't let anybody in. They have zero illegal immigration.
In Poland.
You have
Poland.
drugs. You
I
have
didn't know
drugs.
that.
You have
Yes.
drugs. Come with me. Level
I
2.
I know
Level 2
Ireland.
security.
Ireland is having a big problem right now because they
They allow
have-
people.
They're open bordered,
Yeah.
and their cities like Dublin and all that are flooded just like New York City.
It's
And
Dublin.
they don't have the space like
I
New
think-
York or Chicago has.
I think Poland said, "I built a beautiful wall." Yeah, and we have zero
And you said
immigration.
something about Dublin.
In
illegal
Palestine, they're
immigration.
allowed to go to school. Actually, women.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, women represent 60% of the student population in Palestine.
Okay, good.
You mentioned
Good stuff.
Dublin.
Dublin, yes.
That's Ireland, man.
Is Dublin on the popularity or population? Get it? You get it?
Do this. Give him the sound, please. I
The
get
what?
it every time. The wah wah. wah.
No, that would have been funny if I wouldn't have been interrupted by you. Yeah, well, not you. You and you. You mentioned Dublin, Ireland, that it was like doubling.
In population.
No, because people are coming in because
Wow,
of
we're
the
just gonna-
immigration.
The border. Yeah.
Just gonna keep on explaining a bad joke.
Do you have any jokes? Thank you.
I have good ones. I don't know what Dublin
Thank
or
you.
Dublin meant,
No
but
jokes
yeah.
coming from this guy. So
Okay.
You
Anyways,
see a
Have a nice
beautiful
day.
woman and you walk up to him and you go, I'm from.
Are you
I don't
from
know the
Ireland?
joke.
Because I'm
thank you.
Dublin.
Another one with no
Come on.
jokes.
You got
If
it.
you're gonna do it right.
I had it, but you guys kept interrupting me.
illegal immigration is gonna kill us.
It's called knowing how to speak while others are speaking.
Illegal immigration is gonna kill us.
It is.
Do you
gonna-
open? What do you close
flush us.
borders? What do you stand on that?
I believe that if you go through legal procedures to get into the country, you should be allowed to get.
I think one, close the border, and only open it to legal entry.
Like a process to
Yeah,
get in.
process.
Yes.
But
like
they
a
also
process.
need to make that process attainable because at times
Yes,
it's a
yes,
lot
I
of
agree.
red tape and ridiculous.
Yeah.
So they need to make that legit,
They should have.
streamline it.
Yeah, they should
you-
definitely build like a resort size location.
Prison?
With no,
They should make it. They should make it like
That's
the
to lock
passport.
them in. Not to
You
lock
gotta
them
apply
in.
for that shit.
Yeah,
But
they,
to work-
Passport.
they
It'll
get a
take
tracker.
weeks.
They have a tracker like an ankle monitor or something like that, or a passport with a tracker in it.
And
That's it. You must
Passport
have
takes
this.
months.
You tell
Yeah,
them-
play
you tell-
online, dude. You don't even have to
you tell
wait
them-
in a border.
you tell
Play
them
online.
You have to take this with you at all times because you are technically not registered yet. So this is a tracker, and you must have this with you at all times. If anybody stops you, they
See,
need to.
do you
they need
have to
see this.
disclose what you came from? So if you're from Mexico and you're a criminal, how do you? You know what I mean? There's got to be some way of knowing your background too. You can't
They
just
have
come over
to
here
have-
and
they
just
have-
accept him as, hey, there's a good guy.
No,
you know,
they
You
have
know-
to have some kind of identification.
right?
I would agree, but that's why you go through the process.
Correct.
When you go through those processes, those checks and balances,
So, but-
they
Until
find
you
that out.
get this tracker,
But we don't have that now. It's just
we have
come
to
on
identify
in.
you.
Come on
Well,
in.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Well, that's what
So
we
you know,
just said.
so I
We'll
think
fly you to New York.
I'm with you, bro.
We're gonna fly you to San Francisco.
That's
We're
what
gonna
we
fly
just
you to
said.
Chicago.
so. I
Yeah.
think my issue with illegal immigration is that the funding of
Yeah.
illegal immigration, it's the burden.
Falls
It's on us of legal
Of
residents,
illegal, right.
and it
that's
shouldn't
not
be
saying,
like that.
listen, there's
I
people
think
who
we
are
should
leaving.
ask
who are-
for help from those countries that are
Exactly. So
But
those
they
countries,
don't. That's
They
the
won't.
problem.
and that's the
Right.
problem that
They
they don't.
won't.
They don't
Has
give a
it
shit.
happened though? Have they asked?
No, they actually have. The problem is that you have to deport them back for the country to take over.
and that's
That
money.
doesn't
So
make sense.
all of that is
But
money.
They don't want to go back.
Yeah.
it should be whatever they want.
Yeah,
So the country should help out.
should, but they
They
don't
should have a
They
fund.
don't.
because they have no
Help
responsibility.
out the immigrants. Hey, you don't want to leave? All right,
Some
here's a
immigrants aren't
donation.
allowed to go back.
And that's the problem. So if you close, if you close a border, or if you close the border, and make it so, so
Until you're
difficult
Whoa, what's going on?
to make it.
Oh shit! What do we got going on?
Oh, this
Hamas is
motherfucker
here.
showed up like a ninja in the night.
God, man.
What do you say?
Hamas is here.
Hamas.
We'll edit that.
Yeah, all those have to be edited.
Well, I say Djokovic and hala.
Yeah, I'm gonna delete that too.
Oh man.
We can't do.
What about Nikolai?
Nikolai, it's
Nikolai's fine.
Well, now,
it'll be. We'll
talking
see.
about things that won't
It's
make
gonna be
the-
edited tonight, tomorrow.
Won't be.
Because
won't-
Nikolai's actually a Russian name,
I'll
whereas
say-
hala
can I
hala
say
hala
something that won't make the
isn't.
podcast?
So-
Yeah. Go ahead.
You don't ever want to play
This is
Uno.
like
You don't
Hollywood-
want to play
Hollywood
Uno
Hawk.
with an illegal alien because they'll have all the green cards.
I lost it. I lost the joke.
What'd you
I said
say?
you don't want to play Uno. You don't want to play Uno with an illegal alien because they hold all the green cards.
Dang.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Because he had to say it again. Thank you.
Doesn't matter because I got all the draw fours.
Okay. That was whack.
Draw fours supersede green cards. It doesn't matter what fucking color it is.
But
Look,
if you really think about it, if you close the border and just make it stringent
what?
enough for people to apply and do it the legal way,
Because the way we have it now is not working.
It's not working, and it's not working specifically, as you said. Why are we the police of the world, military wise,
the hell was that?
or policy wise? Why are we
Why
the
we're the sanctuary
Why are we the sanctuary
of the world?
of people,
Do what?
of country?
Sanctuary
I'm
of the
sorry.
world.
Why
agree.
do we have to be the sanctuary?
Why are we responsible to feed everybody and to clothe and
Well,
to
Yeah.
shelter?
because
And I understand.
we are built off of being immigrants. That's why, right?
And
That's
we
our
have a big
image.
statue in New York that says,
Right.
"Give me your
Freedom,
give
liberty.
me, give
Yeah,
me your
but it has-
poor, give me your weak, give me your." You
No,
know.
it doesn't say that.
Yeah, it does.
It came from France, bro.
Yeah, and that's what it says.
No, I know.
I was gonna say I used to like work
it came
there.
from France.
I used to work there. It says it on there. Give me your weak. Give me your.
And the
Or-
French have a
They
more
showed up-
stringent
They showed
I
up late.
agree.
They showed
Process.
up late.
than we do.
I agree.
Actually, Europe as a
They
whole.
showed up late.
Mel
yeah, that
Gibson-
expired.
Mel
They changed
Gibson
that.
already took care of everybody, and then they showed
You know
up
what?
and
You know what?
finished it.
One thing will help though, and I'm not making a joke out of it. Right now it's good, but once it gets fucking cold in New York, they want to be in the fucking streets, right?
No, but then.
They're gonna have to move south, right?
By the way, I forgot to mention
Yeah.
they're only sleeping in the streets while they're waiting for hotel rooms to open,
Yeah.
and the government's paying for it.
that's crazy to me. That's insane.
It's crazy, man.
It's insane.
It's just, and that's what I
happening.
mean. Not only that,
Meanwhile, our fucking
Not
There's
only
legit
that.
Bags
homeless.
of-
There's a
It's-
homeless dude across
it's
the
like
street
dental,
sleeping on the bench who ain't
medical,
waiting for nothing. He's just that's
dental,
where he lives.
medical, food. It's like, wow, bro. And there's people, as he said,
and under the
Can't
table.
get a
Hey,
shit.
remember, Democrat.
Yeah.
Remember, we need that vote
Yeah.
against the orange
And
man,
then-
the red hair.
not-
We
and
can't
then-
have
Not
Trump
true.
win.
and then that hotel
That's not
owner,
true.
that hotel owner or that
Doesn't make sense.
landowner is like, thank you, Bob, for hooking me up with
Thank
these,
you.
all these
I don't think
immigrants.
it's Bob.
No, but nah.
Oh, John
they're
Smith.
complaining.
John
they're
Smith.
complaining because the government's not paying full price for anything. So they're complaining because they're losing money.
But it's guaranteed money, bro.
This is New York City. They never needed guarantees. Those hotels are always booked
Always. Year round.
year round.
Yeah. It's the most.
They're losing money because the government's not paying full price for those rooms.
Right. Right. You're
It's
right.
crazy. Nobody wins in those situations
None.
except
I agree.
the people coming.
I agree. But so what do you think? How can we fix this shit, Mr. Tiki?
How do you fix it, Tiki? You fix that wall? You put that wall taller?
Send that email to let's type that email to Biden right now.
No, man. The only way to do it is to, if you really want to open up the borders and be like
It already is,
free
though.
world.
The
type
borders are
thing,
open.
Okay. Then keep track of the ones that are not citizens or
Naturalized,
residents yet.
yeah.
You got to keep track of them. You have to.
But they're coming in
All right,
rural
we're gonna let
areas
you in.
that they are not being monitored. Or they're coming in by the
Okay,
thousands
well-
daily.
Then, unfortunately, those get missed.
So this is my suggestion. You'll have an open border, but only
Police it
certain
more?
areas that are open that
No,
you
no.
can you can maintain who's coming in.
Yeah, yeah. I
You
see
don't
what you're
have
saying.
an open border where you can just walk across
Correct.
the thing.
Yeah.
You have there's walls.
I say,
Yep.
Right,
oh,
there's
hold on.
walls.
There's
but
countries with walls
There's
right now.
opening or doors that are opened up certain time.
Yeah.
Not 24 hours open. It closes
It's
every
closed.
night.
Yeah.
Right, and then it's
I'm with you there,
it
brother.
closes every night, right?
I'm
Closes
with you
every
there.
night. It opens back
Judge
up at
Dredd
8 a.m.
style.
Right? But there's a
Correct.
group of people, maybe a new division for the military.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's for immigration. That
I'm down.
Maybe
Technically,
Homeland,
that-
down.
technically
Homeland
already
Security.
exists.
Homeland
Homeland
Security.
Security. It does. They
But-
just need armed guards or
I'm-
whatever.
I was for the whole, I wasn't a Trump guy, but I was with the wall because I thought it made sense to have a wall to keep
It
people
does.
from coming in illegally.
Now, do we do that in the north as well?
I mean, realistically, though.
But Canada?
yeah.
No.
Do you have a problem with Canada?
No.
Okay, so why do it?
Technically, we don't have a
There's-
problem with Mexico
There's
either.
a border in Canada.
Technically,
where
we
you could,
do.
You could do this.
No, we're not at war with
Hey.
Mexico.
No, we don't. But we do have a problem with Mexico just letting people through.
Why don't we have a problem with Canadians? Canadians come here every day
No,
too.
because Canada has a stringent fucking immigration policy.
You know what is crazy though?
They do.
Hey,
don't
hold
really
on.
need they don't
Yeah.
really need one.
Hold on.
No, they do. What do you mean? What country doesn't have an immigration policy?
Oh no, they all have one. I'm just saying nobody's really going to
Hey,
Canada.
Peter. In
don't
Canada,
want
there's
Canada,
like
it's too
this
cold.
area.
It's too fucking
It's
cold.
like a long road.
Right.
where you could literally be like, USA, Canada, USA, Canada, USA.
You
Canada.
can. Yeah.
Walking,
Right.
but it's like in a ditch, so you can't really actually jump back to back.
Right.
If it was flat, you could.
There's a lake that's
No, it's
divided
like an
by.
open
I
field.
don't like the
No,
fact that you need
there's
a passport.
a natural lake
I'm just trying
that's
to tell you,
divided by
the one
Canada.
I saw, the one I saw on the video
Not the whole way though.
was, it's like a road. It's like
What?
No, that the lake isn't the
I'm
whole
not talking
border.
about- I'm talking about the road,
But
one.
it's a border.
It's just
It's
grass,
part
like
of
a
it, but
big
you
ass
can cross
grassy
the street
field.
and walk
and
right
that's
into Canada.
Yeah, you
that's
can.
USA's side. In Canada's side, it's got a couple
driven to
houses
Canada.
right next to the fucking road, right there. Boom.
And I don't like the fact you need a passport to go to Canada. I miss the fact we used to be able to go across
Yeah.
the border.
Yeah, like
You
Mexico.
You have to have a passport to go to Canada. now.
Well, you
You're
technically
trying to
No,
close
no,
the
no,
borders
no.
and get people to come here legally,
Yes,
and you're complaining about
exactly.
showing your passport to go to
To
another
leave.
You
country.
technically needed a passport to
And
go to
That
Canada all
sounds
the time.
really American entitled.
Exactly. You always needed a
You
passport to
set
go to
yourself
Canada.
up for that one. I'm just
You
saying.
always needed a passport to go to Canada. The
Yeah.
problem is that Canada
Didn't
did not enforce it.
Okay,
You always needed a passport, bro.
you're right.
If
You're
you
right.
leave
Same
the
thing with
U.S.
Mexico.
without
I say if you leave the U.S. through Canada, you gotta put a fucking income monitor
people,
on.
if you leave the U.S.
We gotta
without your
track- we gotta
passport,
track you, motherfuckers.
They're not smart.
if you leave the U.S. without a passport, it doesn't matter if you're
Yeah, tag them
in the water,
You're going this way. All right.
roads,
See you later.
air, and you get questioned to come back, and they don't let you in. Shame on you, motherfucker,
You're
because
coming
you
in- hey,
should have
check
taken your
this out.
fucking
This is-
passport.
This is my. This
Even
is,
in the water, you got to take your passport.
100%.
Go.
Exactly. I was talking.
can't.
So excuse me.
I'm
because
waiting.
You interrupted me.
Yeah, but you're talking bullshit. at
Like
the
you
end there.
do. I was doing it like
I'm
you
bringing
do.
in a whole fucking subject here.
We don't even know the subject
Because you can't shut the fuck up.
because you haven't
Anyways.
talked. Go ahead.
I'm done, bro.
No, just go. I'm listening. I'm listening.
I've been waiting.
And we're waiting.
Yeah, I've
We
been
are
waiting
waiting.
too. Waiting for you.
No,
or him.
I'm waiting for you to
Anyways,
talk.
my this is me. I'm running the Canadian border, motherfucker. You coming in? You coming in Canada? This is what you gotta do.
Canada.
I know. I was saying Canada. Anyways, you coming in here? All right. You got this ankle monitor.
Okay.
We know who you are. We got you in our system.
You gotta watch hockey.
You gotta. You don't have to do anything, but either become a citizen or start working to become a citizen, or you get your ass out in about, I don't know. You got 2 months.
Yeah.
2 months to start getting a job and doing something.
Well, that's what they do here too.
It's a
No,
visa.
they don't. They
They
don't
do.
track.
Visa.
I said
Oh,
an
no, they don't
ankle
track.
monitor, bro.
Oh yeah.
I said an
ankle
ankle monitor. I want to know where you at.
Oh yeah.
You at Burger King? Yeah, you been there for 8 hours. What's your paycheck? All right, cool. That's what I'm talking about.
You know what? I watched that video that here they were like
That's
driving.
a pretty fucking good idea, bro.
But you gotta have
That solves all the problems.
you
You know
can't-
where everybody
but-
is
but
at
it-
all times. That creates even more jobs
It's a
too for
great
everybody.
idea.
But
But,
you-
but let me say real quick.
Go ahead.
You can't get a job without a social security card, and that
Mm-hmm.
takes a time to get. So that it'd be great if as soon as you came over the border, you go to the social security office and they give you a social security right away. But that's not the case. So
not.
you can't get a job right away because
Well,
you don't have a social security card, or you
it-
have to work under the table, which
That's
already
why I
know
said-
Well,
doesn't
in
work
that-
because the taxes don't go into the
Hold
system.
on.
No.
Hold on.
What-
In that case, then the social security process would definitely have to increase this fucking process.
No,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Listen to
That's
me.
why I said earlier the whole process needs to
It-
be
it-
Yeah,
needs to be revamped.
obviously.
Because, and this is where I want to close it.
or it's never gonna.
You know, talking about the war and everything else, immigration.
Yeah.
If you let anybody into this country without being vetted, checked,
Yeah, you have
known,
to- yeah.
send them back where they came from.
100%.
Point blank.
You don't have any idea?
Who
Oh,
knows?
Sorry, you gotta go.
Who knows what the hell is coming into this country? And if we keep allowing people that we have no idea what they've done before
Something's gonna happen.
or where they came from, something's gonna happen. Remember, I said it here
Yep.
at Revo Lab.
Yep.
Y con esa nos vamos, mi gente.
But
Tiki
that's why-
Tone on
hold
that
on.
side. No, Tiki
That's
Tone
why
on
you
that
need a
side.
resort, like I said.
Part two. Fuck the resort
To
because
lock
then.
them bitches in
No,
there.
the
Because then,
taxpayers,
no,
then
fuck
we
the
gotta
resort
pay for
because
that
then I'm
shit.
fucking paying for that
Exactly,
shit.
yeah.
Hey,
Fuck
So
the resort.
fuck that
The
shit.
other country-
That
Tiki
shit
Tone
already
on that
exists.
side. Hector over here.
Last time paying for that shit.
Peter and Mr. Reddy and Tito.
Plastic Stein.